guys, I am Rebecca and these are my reviews, and I'm at the bar again because I am going to make some hot buttered rum. So this story comes about because A, it's been freaking cold and I have to go with Jensen to his soccer practices, which are held at night, and I'm just sitting there in the freezing cold, right? I decided that I wanted to bring with me to his practice a hot toddy, and then I was thinking about hot toddies and hot buttered rum, and then June wanted to watch White Christmas, and Bing Crosby orders a hot buttered rum, light on the butter, heavy on the rum, I think is how he puts it. And I was thinking back to like, wait a minute, what is a hot toddy and a hot buttered rum? A hot toddy is basically just tea with a shot of whiskey. Now, if you just Google a recipe for hot buttered rum, a million different ones will come up. So I just found one on Pinterest that I thought looked interesting, and I'm gonna make it for you guys, and we'll see how it ends up tasting. So I'm going to have the recipe because I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And this recipe comes from The Kitchen Is My Playground. That's cute. And the woman who created this is from New England. You know, maybe she knows what she's talking about here. What do I know? I saw one that was made with milk too, but I thought I don't have any interest in that. Okay, so it calls for a stick of unsalted butter. I have approximately half a stick of butter. Now I use the Kerrygold, that Irish butter. I just had this conversation with my mom yesterday about butter and butter fat. And European style butters have 83% butter fat in them, approximately 82 to 85 kind of a thing. Regular American style butters only have about 80% butter fat. And what that does is it makes it obviously richer, creamier, and also when you're baking with it, you'll get a higher rise on your biscuits, a flakier crust, you know, things like that. So European style butter is where it's at. And always get the unsalted one just because it's better for other things. You can always add salt. So, okay, I'm basically smushing up my butter here, and then it calls for 3/4 cups brown sugar. So I'm actually going to use about 6 tablespoons, approximately. That seems like a lot of sugar. That's okay. And then 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon. So I'm not gonna measure this, I'm just gonna go, yep, that looks like about right. And then 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, so just a wee smidge of nutmeg. And a pinch of cloves. Okay. Oh, and this does call for a little bit of salt, but I forgot to bring my salt out here. That's a bummer. Okay, so I'm just gonna smush this all up and make the butter batter. So they say that you can use this right away, or you can put it in the fridge or even the freezer if you're going to use it later. You know, and one of the recipes that I read said that they make like a giant thing. They use a pound of butter and then they just, you know, use it all winter long anytime they're in the mood for a hot buttered rum. Okay, so this says I have a Harry Potter butterbeer mug that I'm gonna use because I thought that it would be the best mug for this. Also, I'm wearing my Harry Potter PJs. Yes, I am wearing PJs right now because it is too cold to put clothes on. Okay, so I need 2 heaping tablespoons of hot buttered rum batter. So 1, 2, those weren't really heaping, a little bit more. There we go, okay. And then 2 ounces dark or dark spiced rum. So I'm gonna be using my Whalers dark rum. You can use, you know, whatever rum suits your fancy. Okay, all right, that's probably close to 2 ounces. I don't know. I'm totally eyeballing this recipe. Whatever. Okay, so rum, and then 6 ounces boiling water. A lot of the recipes called for making this in a crock pot, and I think that would be best if like you're gonna be serving it all night and then you could like serve it out of the crock pot, you know what I mean? Where you just kind of ladle yourself a beverage throughout the party. Make sure my butter is fully melted. My mug is too big. It's not filled up to the top. That's okay. Smells good. All right, I'm gonna try a little sip. Wow, that's really good. Okay, but First, I'm going to make it presentable. Okay, so now I don't have any freshly whipped cream, but I do have a can of whipped cream. So we're just gonna go with that. Okay, I'm gonna top it with a little bit of cinnamon. I have a cinnamon stick. I wish that it was a little more full because this is sort of silly. And then to make it the fanciest thing you've ever seen, I actually have some star anise whole stars here that I bought just for this because I just wanted it to look fancy. That one doesn't look like a star. I'm gonna use this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Well, I feel like it doesn't look quite as cute because it doesn't fill up the whole cup, but it's still darn cute and I am excited about this. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, that is a buttery and sweet and delicious. It's just, it tastes like a holiday, like a yummy alcoholic holiday. Wow, this is so good. Who knew? I mean, I don't think I could drink more than one of these because it's really rich and really sweet, but this is fantastic. Wow. You guys, that's amazing. You should definitely try this. Absolutely. You know, I mean, I like putting a little peppermint schnapps in my hot chocolate, a little Baileys in my coffee, but I think this is my new favorite. It's so good. A little old school winter throwback. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave a link to the recipe in the description box so you can check that out from The Kitchen Is My Playground. But again, there's a million different recipes, so I encourage you to try them all and let me know which one is your favorite. All right, this is awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!